Hey, this is Tombox, and I love cooking up combos. But today, I want to see how good you are at combos. So I'm challenging you to solve my combo, kind of like those classic duel puzzles with my modern twist. If you can solve my puzzle faster than your peers, then I will declare you the winner and the master of the Millennium Puzzle. Hey, this is Tombox, and in today's episode of the Millennium Puzzle, today is the release day of Blue Eyes White Destiny, and so we're going to test everyone's combo ability. Duelists will be competing on how fast they can execute a Blue Eyes OTK. However, the deck itself only has enough pieces to execute one particular OTK. Since this is the first episode, why don't we go over the rules? The rules are simple. Players are going to be given a challenge objective. They have to complete said challenge objective with a fixed deck and a fixed starting hand. The fastest time will win the entire challenge and claim the grand prize. Now, to keep things fair, players cannot add their own cards into the deck. The plays must be legal, and undoing or illegal plays will add a 5-second penalty to the total time. However, if they complete the bonus objective, they can shave 10 seconds off their total time. That's it. As for what they're playing for, the winner of this challenge, the fastest time with the fastest OTK, will win a Crimson Dragon, just from yours truly, with an additional 5 Rarity Collection 2-packs, so maybe they can snipe for that QCR Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, alright? Today we're doing the pilot episode, and nothing is better to kick off than with the Blue Eyes White Challenge. Objective: to inflict 8,000 damage in one turn. Okay, seems easy enough. This is a Blue Eyes deck after all. Let's take a look at our starting hand. We have one Maiden of White and one Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright, we've got the lady and her companion. As for the deck, we have 3 spells, 4 monsters, and 1 trap card. The 3 spells being the Mausoleum of White, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, and a Chaos Form. And the monsters include a Sage with Eyes of Blue, a Master with Eyes of Blue, a Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, 1 Effect Veiler, and the final trap would be the True Light. Well, it seems like we're short a couple of Blue Eyes in the deck, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the extra deck will supplement all the stuff that we need. We have 1 Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, 2 copies of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, 1 Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon, and 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. It doesn't seem like we have the heaviest hitters in here. Now, as a little bit of an extra bonus to give a little bit of variance, each of these players can add 1 of these random cards into their deck. They can get a second copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon, or they can add to their extra deck a Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, or they can add today's prize card of the Crimson Dragon. I'm done talking, it's time of the round. Let's see who is the master of this Millennium Puzzle. First challenger, we have Vince. Pick your card.
Let's know it's purple because it looks nice.
Your additional card is going to be the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Kicking off with Vince. Vince is a veteran Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's been playing for years, and he recently kind of just came back because he was playing Pokemon for a little bit, but he's jumped back to Modern, which is kind of uncommon here. Now, he's the kind of guy that plays any deck within a reasonable budget. Currently, he's playing like pure Ryzeal, so he is a bit of a modern player, and he's no, stranger to the meta. If you get to know him, he's actually a very friendly guy. Now, to kick off to the current combo now you started off things on the right track, just pressing buttons with the Maiden of White. There's really limited options at the beginning. Every contestant should be trying to do the same thing, so I'm going to use that time to try to introduce our players today. So now we've got the Maiden of White. Maiden of White got the True Light placed onto the field, and then the True Light has set the Wishes for Eyes of Blue, and the only card you can really add with that is going to be Chaos Form and the Sage, and those are the only cards that would be in the correct direction. Everything else would lead to a dead end, so he's right now really good in terms of his position because he's got the Sage summon into adding the Master, and then that Sage has also now Link Summon into Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, and that has added the Mausoleum of White into hand. So these are the correct steps. Now, this is the part where things can deviate from player to player, because now you don't have a single button to press. You've got multiple things glowing on your field. If this was Master Duel, well, we have now seen the normal summon, the additional normal summon for Master with Eyes of Blue, adding back the Sage. Remember, Sage does have a hand effect, and that's going to be crucial to generating that additional damage. Now, the deck is short on Blue Eyes monsters, or rather Blue Eyes White Dragon, but it does have the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon if you need to. And Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon also has additional effects in the graveyard if you want to choose to use it that way. But I don't think the card that he's added to his deck, the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, is going to offer that. Okay. So, we are using the effect of Spirit with Eyes of Blue, and that's going to summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that leads to the Maiden of White triggering in the graveyard, summoning herself back onto the field. Now, she does have an additional effect. If you target her for an attack or target her with an effect, you're going to be able to use her effect to summon back a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard or one of your tuners. So now we're going to perform a Synchro Summon into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which is one of the necessary monsters to execute that damage based on the bonus card he received. Chaos Form and Effect Veiler, those two cards are essentially red herrings. They're just to waste your time, but the Chaos Form still does bridge the legality of the Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Otherwise, you can't even activate the card, so you still need something with a Blue Eyes name. But where are you going to take this? He's taking time to read cards, and you guys can take a look at the timer. We're at 2 minutes and 42 seconds. You can kind of get that, hey, reading cards actually burns the clock a lot. Maybe each card takes a minute. Now, Vince did have 5 minutes ahead of time to read over the cards. He knows everything in the deck. He knows everything in the extra deck. The only thing that was a bit of a surprise to him is when he had to choose the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon to be added to his extra deck. Okay, so now he continues his play, and I think he is gonna go for that undo. He realized he made a bit of a mistake because he sent away the wrong monster. So that's gonna penalize him for an additional 5 seconds for the total time. But he's still in contention to kind of get rid of that penalty by just using the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon because it shaves 10 seconds off, and I don't think it takes that many steps to execute that. So he's trying to make an attempt to use the Wishes for Eyes of Blue here, but there is no Blue Eyes White Dragon, so that is not a legal move, but there's no real undo here, and we're not really penalizing people for really just not altering the game state. So what are we going to do here? So now he's going to be activating the Sages with Eyes of Blue, and he's also going to have to send the other card away, also activating the Maiden of White. Now that summons out the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon from the deck, and he completed the challenge here with a final time up. Vince sets a benchmark time of 4 minutes and 5 seconds with one mistake. Now, he forgot that he could have summoned the Tyrant Dragon to shave off the extra 10 seconds, but that's not too bad for his first time reading the deck, so let's see if the others can knock Vince out.
Challenger number 2, we got Simon. Which card are you going to pick?
I'll go the middle.
Middle pick? Take it. Flip it over. Okay, you get Crimson Dragon added into your list.
So now we have Simon, and he kind of left everything spread on the table. Well, I did not expect that. He's reading cards as we speak. While he's reading, well, let's get to know Simon a little bit. He's our resident player for anti-meta. If you don't like Fluanderies, he'll be on Fluanderies. If you don't like Stun, he'll be on Stun, but he'd like to duel on a budget. Now, Blue Eyes likely is going to be in his arsenal after today, but can he solve the puzzle and take out Vince and claim the prize for himself? I mean, having the additional copy of Crimson Dragon is a great boost, and he did manage to pick that card as his option. Now, Crimson Dragon likely isn't going to be the easiest card to play, and he's still in the midst of reading the cards now. So, we're 48 seconds in, and nothing has activated. You know, it would be ideal that he would pick up the entire deck in his hand so he can kind of play the cards faster. I think, you know, that's probably the better way of doing it, but he likes it all laid out, and we're finally seeing the first action on the first minute. Would that be considered slow play in real life? I don't know, but this isn't the time to be punished for that. This is the time to get the combos going. He's gonna get the True Light. True Light sets the Wishes. That's pretty good. He's on the right track. Nothing messed up here so far. Oh, he's trying to play as properly as possible, but there's so many things to look at. And this is our action cam. We're gonna get a close look at what he's doing. We're gonna follow his hands. He's got the Sage. He's got the Chaos Form. So everything's looking pretty good so far. And, okay, we get the Sage Summon. Sage Summon gets the Master, and we're performing the Link Summon of the Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Sorry about the glare here. Probably should have fixed the camera earlier, but we got the Mausoleum of White from the Spirit with Eyes of Blue, and now we have the additional normal summon. So Master is going to be a pretty crucial part. Now he realizes, hey, got to organize all this or else this is going to burn a lot of time. But he's He's got a time to beat, which is 4 minutes and 5 seconds. So he did take he took a whole minute to read the cards, and now he has 2 minutes left to beat the record for of Vince. Okay, Master has now been summoned. He has a choice to add back one of the tuners from his graveyard. He's looking at Sage.
I'm cooked.
He thinks he's cooked. He's not cooked. Clearly, this is still the perfect area to kind of branch off into the correct combos. I'm not sure if he was gonna even attempt the Crimson Dragon line. Now note that there aren't any of the big Stardust Synchro Dragons, no Cosmic Blazar. There isn't any of the Quasar lines, any of those big dragon, no Stardust, Sifra Divine Dragon. So you're gonna have to only execute it with just straight up cards from the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. Now, we've got the Spirit. The Spirit has been activated to summon back the Blue Eyes, and with that, Maiden tagged along and triggered in the grave for summoning herself back. So this is all correct. This is all correct. Nothing wrong here. But he's taking the time to read Sage. You got to be careful. The wording is a bit tricky, and if you haven't played the old school Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, not the old school, but like the one that was from, say, the structure deck, the previous one, you'll kind of get that, hey, Sage is going to be one of the most important cards in this entire deck. Now, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, how does it tag out? What does it tag out into? Well, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon tags out into defense mode. So another card that you have to be very, very careful of if you choose to go down the synchro line. He's attempting the synchro line. Does it make sense to him? He's going to go for the synchro play right now using the Master, which is correct, and going into the Spirit Dragon. Also correct. But is he going to use the effect of Master in the graveyard? Now, at the current position where he's in, that's probably not the right move. It doesn't make sense to use Master. There's only a Blue Eyes White Dragon in there. So if you target the Maiden can only bring back like the Blue Eyes, and then your Master essentially shuffles back into the deck for absolutely nothing. Let's see. He's taking his time to read. I mean, reading cards very important. I'm sorry, but the additional 1 minute that he used to read the cards has now basically kind of knocked him out for the chance of even getting into the top spot. So Vince right now pretty safe against Simon. Well, Simon's going to choose to try to finish the combo. I mean, this is his opportunity to learn the combo, to do these low resource combos so that maybe he can execute it in his real life game. And Master target Maiden? Is that what he's attempting right now? That's going to be wrong because it's going to punish him. He's not going to have the damage, especially when Spirit Dragon technically has less attack than a Blue Eyes White Dragon. And he's going to get that shuffle back in. He's going to choose to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, the Master has to send away the... Oh, he's going to choose to go for the undo. So that's where it starts to bite him. So instead of using Master, he's going to reread the card. Oh, this is a quick effect. Quick effect on the Maiden. Is that going to work?
What I want to actually do is go
no, he sees the line.
Target Maiden, and then chain Maiden.
Target the Maiden and then chain Maiden. Yeah, I love this about Simon. Simon tries to play as appropriately and as proper as possible. And he's got the Maiden currently holding the graveyard, and he has to resolve the Sage. Sage has not fully resolved, summoning out the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon.
Oh no, this is 8,000.
Yeah, he got the math. He was struggling with the math. He finishes with a final time of 5 minutes and 50 seconds. With one undo, leaving Simon with 5 minutes and 55. That does not knock Vince out of the top spot. He takes second so far. Let's see where these players are going to land when we put in our next player.
Challenger number 3, we have Caleb. Caleb, pick your one additional card. Oh. Are you taking red? He's taking red. Take it. You get Crimson Dragon as your play.
Now we have Caleb, our first non-meta contestant. He loves his Time Wizard, last seen playing Edison and Tengu format. He shows up at locals just looking for a good time, and he's training to be a chef, so, good on him. So he doesn't really dedicate all that time to playing the modern format. He does join locals from time to time, and he is kicking things off right away and kind of making a blunder immediately. He summons out the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm sorry, Caleb, but you have to finish this in one turn. 8,000 damage in one turn. You pass turn, And, I mean, it'd be kind of silly if I missed that whole one-turn clause. But if you enter in here, you lose this challenge. So he's going to have to undo immediately, going back to the beginning. So, wow, we're restarting this one right away. And, okay, now we're going back to the Maiden White. If the only other button you pressed was incorrect, then you've only got the other option of True Light. True Light needs to set a card onto the field.
Trap.
He's going to be reading. Oh, my goodness. I don't think he actually realizes what these cards even do. So he goes for the wishes. Okay, we're back on the right track. Caleb, go for the wishes for Eyes of Blue. And he's going to dump into the graveyard the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, we're going to be able to get ourselves the search here. And he's going to go for the Chaos form. Contemplating an early master? No, of course not. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! All about getting that additional plus, opening more buttons to be pressed. And that's going to be the Sage. Now, you guys might think this is easy, but once you put a clock on things, you know, when it gets close to time in the round, this is where you start fumbling your cards, committing to plays that you're not supposed to commit to, locking yourselves into dead ends. That's not what we're looking for. So he goes for the normal summon of the Sage. Action Cam shows that, hey, he's just got his Master with Eyes of Blue added to hand. He's got the Chaos form and the Master. He's like wondering, what is this Chaos form even for? Well, we're going to have to realize that it's for nothing. It's just there so that you can activate wishes. You know, there's a lot of crazy cards in the deck that makes the deck so powerful. If you're able to add any other card, that's pretty wild. Now, note that True Light does have another effect. Remember, if you do set a card, that card can exist on the field or in your graveyard. And that's going to be one of the biggest, like, illegal plays that can happen. But that's not going to happen here. Okay, we're going to tag into the Spirit. Spirit tags back into the Blue Eyes. The Maiden now summons back. See, this part, you know, you can do it in either sequence. You can summon Master first. You can summon the other one. As long as it's not trying to summon out a Maiden of White while the Spirit is on the field. So we're going to go for the Synchro play immediately. That is incorrect, because if you do that, this is even more incorrect here. We're going to be looking at quite a few errors coming out. He's going to have to undo out of this because that Crimson Dragon has nothing. I mean, sure, that is going to be his bonus objective. I love that he's trying for that bonus objective, but now he summons out Master. Master adds back Sage, but what is that even going to do? You can summon out Blue Eyes White Dragon, but last I checked, Crimson Dragon actually needs a Synchro Dragon to tag into, and he's not going to be able to generate that extra name. Maiden, on the other hand, can do it. Now, I think he's slowly realizing he doesn't have that damage. Earlier, he couldn't do it with the Blue Eyes multi-turn attack. But he's looking a little stuck here. Like, hey, where's the line? Where are we going with this? So he's attempting to activate True Light. Now, this is an illegal activation, so it's going to penalize him, definitely, because he performed the action. He has to undo this one.
Yeah. This may be a whole play undo.
And he's looking at undoing. He has to undo. Now, which part of the undo is he counting for? Now, there's gotta be an undo at some point. We're gonna count this whole play as an undo because he went down the wrong line. He's going back. Now, the undo also must be perfectly legal. Okay, so we've gone back to the point before the Synchro, and now we have Master still back in hand. So that's how far we went back.
Okay.
And now we normal summon out the Master with Eyes of Blue. We've gotten our Sage back into hand. This is still all technically correct. The Spirit's gone, and the Mausoleum is still there. He's 2 undos in. I'm just going to count the previous thing as one whole undo. Does he see the line? Now, currently in the graveyard, there's a lack of Blue Eyes monsters. Technically, there is a way. No, he's gonna go straight into Crimson Dragon in defense mode. Once again, the only way that Crimson Dragon's even gonna work in this scenario is that you use the Crimson Dragon in the battle phase, and you don't summon that out during the main phase. And so yeah, he's gotten out all the monsters, but you know, if you actually take a step back here, he has to undo because the Crimson Dragon's now on board. There's no damage coming from the Crimson Dragon. I love the effort trying to go for the Crimson Dragon, but sometimes when you don't know the line, you just can't go for it. It's too expensive on the time. He's already 5 minutes and 14 seconds in. The leaderboard time is still 4 minutes and 5 seconds. I thought that was like a pretty long time to execute an OTK, especially when there's no hand traps coming at you. All right, we've undoed back to the point where Sage is back in hand. I love how he has this little checkpoint that he's always able to go back to, so he doesn't have to over undo. What is he gonna do now? Still reading cards. The reading of the cards is burning time. I think his time is now in third place. He's past the time of Simon. And Simon took the time to read the cards on the spot. No, if you took the time to just realize that, you know, if he just didn't tag out that Crimson Dragon, he would have had it. But this is what it takes sometimes, like when you want to do the fancy thing. I think it's called overcommitting.
Level 1. Oh.
Ah, he's gotten the full read of Maiden, realizing that that's a quick effect. Okay. Looking at the extra deck, you're going to realize that there's going to be very few things. You know, there is the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. However, that card's kind of useless here without the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I mean, this deck was crafted to be specific, that you don't have a lot of lines.
It is Jeopardy music.
And, yeah, he's feeling the pressure. I mean, once you put the clock on him, it's like, yeah, this is so tough.
I do have to target Maiden with it, though.
He's realizing, yep, the Maiden target is correct. He's 3 undos in. I mean, we could definitely see even more undos if he doesn't see it now. Does he see the line? He was so close. You know, if this was like Twitch chat, they'd be like, oh my god, they're just like spamming right now. Okay, he's going to go for the single play using the master. That's correct. And now we're going to go... he sees it. He sees it. He goes for the Sage effect. Sage on the Maiden. Maiden summons out the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we're going to punch him a punch. For the OTK with the Crimson Dragon, you have to summon out 2 Spirit Dragons, and you can do that with the Maiden. And don't forget to boost the attack of your dragons by 1,000 each with the Abyss, hitting for 7,000 total. Now you tag into the Crimson Dragon in defense mode. Using the Crimson Dragon, you can tag into the Azure Eye Silver Dragon and swing again, and that gives you the total. So, Caleb, although he was super fixated on getting the Crimson Dragon, it definitely put his time into the 7 minutes and 34 seconds. If you can't see the line, you gotta have a basic line to fall back on, and that's what it takes sometimes, all right?
We have Tyler.
Hi.
What's your favorite color?
Purple. Give me purple.
Take the purple.
Yeah.
If you use that card,
Yeah.
you get 10 seconds off.
All right, this is Tyler, a longtime friend of MST.TV. Even back in the OG days, he's much more laid back nowadays. And you know what? He's pretty entertaining, and he's going to commentate his own game.
This one from my deck.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use this one, discarding this one, to get a level 1, which is going to be this one and a thing that it mentions, but I don't have anything else that it mentions, so I guess I'll get Chaos Form.
Yes, that is legal. Remember, you get 10 seconds knocked off the time if you use the bonus card.
Yeah. Well, normal Sage effect. Sage get this thing. Master of the Eyes of Blue. We go link 1 to the Spirit. Spirit effect is going to get this thing to my hand. Okay, I'm cooking. We're going to go Mausoleum here. Mausoleum effect. Oh man, do we know it now?
There's nothing
There's no more blue eyes.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
We go. Can we do Spirit first? I gotta get 8,000. We're gonna go Spirit. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's my deck. Summon this back. Maiden effect. Come back. We go. Our second normal on Master. Master effect, get back Sage. Sage. Oh, I don't have another blue eyes. Can we go? This card is sent. This card is targeted. Special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, okay. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or targeted for attack. I'm reading. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you gotta just do things like that. So we go Summon Spirit here, and then we go this thing effect target Maiden, Chain Maiden to bring this out, and then I guess this doesn't summon anything.
It does. Summon from deck.
A Blue Eyes Monster. That's a Blue Eyes monster.
Said Maiden's the grave.
Yes, said Matt. Is this not an attack effect?
Good.
Wow! That was incredibly fast from Tyler. He kicks Vince out of the top spot with a final time of 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Doesn't really miss a beat. Went for the OTK. Screw the bonus card. He found the line. He just did it. If anyone's not going to slow play you, it's this guy.
Final contestant.
Oh man.
We have Aiden.
Let's
Here's your pick your card.
let's go this.
Okay.
Got the.
That's not bad.
I just put it.
Aiden starts it off. He has the blue eyes. In fact, he has the best chance of taking Tyler out because he does have the extra blue eyes in the deck, which means the indigo eyes line is live. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go for the wishes. Wishes is going to throw away that blue eyes white dragon. Let's see how he does it here.
Yeah. Put this and this one.
Starting strong.
Normal summon save. Defense. So we got master.
Things are looking pretty good.
I'll link one. Spirit effects.
He has one chance.
Oops. Mausoleum target.
Yeah, he's dumping the extra blue eyes. That's good. That's good. He's on the right track.
Spirit effects to yoink.
Goes for the summon. Like, someone's in defense mode. He does know we need damage, right?
Normal summon master. Master effect that save. I'll attempt to discard, targeting this.
Oh, he's targeting the maiden. Okay.
So summons from where?
Checking where we're going to summon.
The summons from deck, right? Yeah.
So he summons one from deck.
Right, and then
I mean, he still has to technically send away the maiden.
Indigo, discard.
He sent away. Wait.
That it? Oh, is that it? There's no way.
He detached the blue eyes. He can't attack directly with the indigo.
Right. Wait.
Oh no. This is what I like to call the snowball effect. Because the maiden is not supposed to be on board, he doesn't even actually know how to undo properly because the monsters are all over the place. He tries to send the abyss. Now we're in a very messy situation where I don't even know what's going on anymore. Wait. The maiden's not even supposed to be on board. Why is there a maiden on board?
Yeah.
This is not a legal board.
Spirit?
He has to go back to start. If he goes back to start right now, he's at 2 minutes. He's not gonna make it. Oh no! The sad part is,
Okay, normal.
he's still not undoed all the way. He can't play halfway through.
I milled the wrong card. No.
He has like
That's actually
his
so doomed.
like Spirit of Eyes of Blue is like nowhere to be found. Therefore, we're the field spell. He had to put everything back. This is not looking too good.
This was in hand. This is in
Yeah, no, if you're gonna undo, just go all the way because the game is getting more and more irreparable as we speak.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix it midway.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is no
I'll
contest.
just scoop.
no
I'll just scoop.
contest,
They
no
don't have
contest.
Tyrant. Yeah. I'll scoop.
Aiden choked super hard. All he needed to do was undo the detaching part, put the maiden in the grave, detach the correct monster so he could attack directly, and he would have taken it. With that being said, our final winner is gonna be Tyler with 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
All right, Tyler. Congratulations. This is your prize.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your prize of Crimson Dragon and 5 additional packs.
Beautiful.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
You were pretty concerned at the end there.
I was a little bit because
Aiden was so close.
I messed up. I messed up so bad.
he had the line that I didn't think anybody would do, but
I mean, he got the lucky card because the only way you can actually get that line is if you pull for the blue eyes.
yeah, because that's the only way you can get the double
blue eyes. Yeah, that's right.
But he kept summoning in defense mode, which is kept
Because it's concerning.
kept throwing me off. I was like, you know you have to go for damage, right?
Good stuff.
But yeah, now hey, maybe I'll play some blue eyes.
Hey, crack these open. Let's see what you
yeah,
get. You know what? We can do a little bit of a pack opening on top.
I like that.
It's part of your prizing.
Let's go. All right, pack number one. We got.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
Maybe you'll get the QCR spirit.
That would be nice. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
maybe we're banking on it.
If we get that, we're playing blue eyes. We're just gonna learn to get real good. All right. Boom. MST.
You got another hit. Oh, upgraded jet.
Jet.
Warning. Foolish. Okay.
Okay.
I'll play it. Well, it's ready too. Like how there, you know, there's a bottom line
Yeah,
there. There's a
yeah,
bottom line
yeah,
that's good. It's
yeah,
gonna be good.
yeah. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of good stuff in here. Lots of hits. Ooh. Okay. Hold on.
Ooh. Oh, too bad it's banned. Apple.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Oh, QCR. Exorcism.
Was that not corsets?
Nice try.
All right. We got more. We
Two-pack.
got more. We want spirit. But, you know, we're not going to complain if we don't get there. Oh, we got
Oh, you got another QC. No, is that QC? No.
Oh, it might be platinum.
Platinum.
I think it's platinum. Come on. Pearly.
Pearly.
Crosshair's good.
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Can't complain. It's useful. Also, secret rare.
One day this guy's getting banned.
One day. Talking about OCG?
Yeah, I mean, holy moly.
Halfway. It's halfway.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think we got any. Oh, well,
Maybe.
Spirit. But,
Oh, IP.
so
But still.
pretty good. I enjoyed it. That was fun too. That's the main thing.
All right, that is all we have for today's episode of the Millennium Puzzle. So don't forget to sign off right here with our winner, our first winner.
Yeah, it's me.
It's Mr. Tyler Langus. Langus, the Langus monarch.
Yes.
So, if you guys want to participate, pay attention to, I guess, my Twitter. I'll post it whenever I'm going to be at Locals hosting another Millennium Puzzle Challenge. But don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. And I'll see you all in the next one.